Talk about something that your kids have taught you either about yourself or about life.
Wow, something my kids have taught me. Wow, my daughter Stella, she's been really good at teaching me about letting her experience her feelings. Um, I remember an instance where she was kind of, in my opinion, having a tantrum, like being a brat. And I was like, no, this behavior is unacceptable. Um, get it together. We're going to deal with this in the way that I like to deal with stress, which is like to take a deep breath and get composed. And she was like, no, it's okay that I'm feeling this way. It's okay that I'm flailing. It's okay that I'm like uh like a wet rag on the ground, just like that's how I feel right now. Why is it wrong for me to process this the way that makes sense for me? She didn't use those words. She basically said like some version of like let me have my feelings.
Nice.
Um which is actually a song that I've worked on with a friend of mine, Amelia. She has a great album all about feelings and social emotional learning. She goes by Mills Trills, but that idea, the concept of letting kids experience emotion without judgment. And so now when my daughter, which still happens occasionally when she's 12 now, but she still freaks out, she still has stressful moments, instead of judging or trying to control how she interprets her feelings in that moment, I just sit with her. Regardless of what I think about it, logically, I will sit with her. I will let her pour her tears into my shoulder and I'll hold her. I'll pat her on the back. I'll squeeze her, and then I'll give her the logic like the next day,
Yeah.
you know. But in that moment, she's told me repeatedly, it took a couple times for me to really get it. She's told me what she needs in the moment. And what she needs from me is not a critic, it's not a solution, it's just someone to be there with her. And I feel like that's just not how I process things, but it's impacted how I show up for my students, how I show up for my wife. And I learned that from my daughter. She taught me that.